Hi guys. So as I said before in the previous video from Monday, I was gonna go through the Pearson and how to use it, but it wasn't loading well. So I'm gonna kind of go through it right now in this video, and then what I'll do is I'm gonna assign you an assignment on Pearson for probably the rest of today after this watching this video and the next day for you to attempt. But I'm gonna kind of go through a couple of things on Pearson and how to use it. Okay, so let me just share my screen. All right, so if you see, you'll see an assignment posted like this. You can also click on classwork and see your assignments. So if you click on this, right, it's going to open the assignment and you'll see the link to click on. Okay, so you won't have to sign into Pearson as long as you click on that link that I posted in Classroom. Usually it'll tell you like when is it due. So mine says due Monday night. Most of the time yours will be due Monday night. So I'm going to start the week Tuesday, and then everything will be due that following Monday night. Okay. Hopefully this works. And it does. Okay, so first time you sign in, you're going to have to go through a couple steps. So choose your preferred language, pick a profile. Okay, so I'm going to pick English. I'm going to pick a football. Pick a background image. Let's go sunflowers. You can preview if you really want to. Then you want to press let's go. Okay, so now you're signed in. Again, it signs you right in through Google Classroom, so you have to go through Classroom. You're not going to go to Pearson Realize and sign in. You're going to go through that Classroom link. Okay, so now you'll see the assign work that you can click on. So I'll be assigning MathXLs. So you'll click on it, press start. Down here tells you how many questions and which question you're on. So this is 1 out of 20. You can review your progress as well. Okay, so question 1. Okay, so this is going to be a review of some Algebra 1 topics that kind of tie into our Algebra 2. This is, it gives you the the points form the vertices of a right triangle. What is the equation of the line that forms the hypotenuse? Okay, so you need to figure out which is the hypotenuse, okay, in order to find out which equation you're trying to find. Okay, hopefully you know this is a hypotenuse, right, because the right angle is right here, and you're just going to try and find that equation. Okay, so when you type it in, you're going to type it in here. As you can see down here, you can do fractions, you can do mixed numbers, exponents, square roots, make ordered pairs. And then if you press more, it'll give you a huge keyboard. Okay. So, right, we're looking for the equation of the line. Well, we have a negative slope of 3/4. So y equals negative 3/4. And then our y-intercept is at 5, so plus 5. And I did it wrong. Now we can look at what I did wrong, and that's because I forgot the x. So the equation line, I just forgot to put the x there after the slope, and that's what you type in, right? As you could see, when I got it wrong, it kind of gave me a hint. Now another cool thing about Pearson Realize is you can click on the question help. It'll bring you to a video, a textbook, glossary, things like that that will go along with it. But some other questions, as you'll see if we go through this, you'll see in a help me solve this. Okay, So if you click on that, what it'll do is it's going to go through a very similar equation, and you're literally going to go through the exact steps on how to solve it. It would just be a different equation, right? So the first thing to do is find the slope, right? And then you can check your answer and go through it. Now, this is not going to count, so it's like you're doing an extra equation, okay? Now, you can also press view an example. So if you press view an example, you use it goes through the same thing, but you don't actually solve it. It just tells you how to solve it, and you can use that to help you as well. Okay. Again, you're gonna have to type it in. When you look at the view the example at the end, you'll see how they wrote the answer right here. So that's how you want write your answer in this box up here. Okay. And this is a work in progress. I want you to try this. This is going to be a trial one. You're not going to be graded on how you did on this. Okay, so don't worry if you get a 0% right or you get 100. Okay, this is just kind of getting used to the MathXL and this Pearson Realize, and to get you prepped for. This is going to be a lot of our work that I post to you is going to be through this MathXL and this Pearson Realize. There will be worksheets as well that you'll have to upload, but this is going to be an important thing that you can use to help you. Okay. So that's really it. You should have some resources. So if you click on like the lessons and things like that, you can see there's also kind of a lesson go through that you can go through called the Interactive Student Edition as well. So it's kind of like the textbook. So say we're going over key features of functions, which we do in our first section, where it goes through the vocabulary, and what you'll see is it'll go through some certain examples that you can click on. You can go through each step of these examples. You can try them. Gives you the solution. But a lot of this stuff is pretty similar to our notes, so it's kind of just extra help for your notes. But then, right, again, you're going to have the trial for this week using this, and then we'll kind of get into the groove of things and start notes once you guys get the hang of this MathXL. All right, guys, so that's really it. So I'm going to have you start the MathXL after watching this video. And just if you have any questions, make sure you ask me on Remind, because I know you signed up for Remind on Monday. And make sure you're doing your attendance as well. All right, guys, have a good day.